News ELA. Study suggests video games can help mental health by Associated Press, adapted by News ELA staff on December 15th, 2020. Oxford University researchers conducted a study on how playing video games affects mental health, which is the emotional well-being of a person. Their study used data from video game makers. This was a rare collaboration between scientists and the game industry. For a long time, scientists have been hoping to better understand how playing video games impacts the player's behavior and feeling of well-being. However, a lack of transparency from game makers has been a challenge. Game-making companies were previously unwilling to share information about players with researchers. Game players submitted a survey. The Oxford Internet Institute is a department of Oxford University in England. Researchers there studied the role of the Internet in society. The paper they released comes as video game sales this year have boomed during the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic has led to many restrictions on public life, and video games have been a source of amusement for many people who are stuck at home. The research results are based on survey responses from people who are 18 and older. The participants played the games Plants vs. Zombies, Battle for Neighborville and Animal Crossing, New Horizons. The company Electronic Arts made Plants vs. Zombies, and Nintendo of America made Animal Crossing. About 2,750 players of Animal Crossing and 518 players of Plants vs. Zombies responded to the survey. They answered questions about their experiences playing these games. Their responses were then matched up to the amount of time spent playing the games, which was provided by the game companies. Scientists teamed up with game companies. This was not the first time scientists have tried to learn more about how gaming affects people's health and mood, but it was the first time they had help from gaming companies. In the past, researchers had to rely on information from the gamers only. As a result, playing time estimates were not exact. The research was funded by the Huo Family Foundations, a London-based foundation, and the Economic and Social Research Council, a United Kingdom government-funded public group. This paper had not been peer-reviewed yet. Peer review is when one group of scientists' research is evaluated by other scientists who work in the same field. Still, experts who weren't involved in the research said it showed some strengths, such as accurately measuring game playing time. Academics need broader and deeper collaborations with industry to study how games impact a wider and more diverse sample of players over time, said Andrew Przybyłski. Przybyłski? He is the director of research of the Oxford Internet Institute. We'll need more and better data to get to the heart of the effects of games for good or ill on mental health. Playtime had a small but real effect. The researchers said they found the actual amount of time spent playing was a small but significant positive factor in people's well-being. The paper said the level of enjoyment the players get from a game could be a more important factor for their well-being than playing time. In other words, how happy a game makes you while you play it may have a bigger impact on mental health than how much time you spend playing it. The fact that it's the electronic data collected from the device is very good. It's very objective, said Paul Krorkin, a psychiatrist at the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota. A psychiatrist is a doctor who studies illnesses of the mind. Krorkin has studied video gaming in children. He said he had lingering questions about the study and said the self-reporting nature of the survey was a weakness, but added that the researchers presented their findings in a balanced way. Joseph Hilgard, an assistant professor of social psychology at Illinois State University, agreed that the paper had limitations. Hilgard studies how the feelings and behaviors of people are influenced by others. He said that this is correlational data, which means that the two kinds of data in the research, emotional well-being and video game playtime, are related in a specific way. However, the findings do not necessarily suggest a causal effect of video games on well-being. We cannot say for sure that increased wellness was caused by playing the two video games. The study just doesn't have enough information to show that. For example, Hilgard pointed out, respondents may have been playing other games at the same time, for which playtime wasn't tracked. Maybe those games had a positive or negative effect on well-being too.